What's up, my traders? All good? Do we have any bears here? Dollar bears? Good, you have learned nothing yet. Wait for the rest to come. What the fuck is noise is this? I have the window open because I smoke my cigar now. So bear me for the noise. Okay, let's see where we stand here. We have had this morning clearance of the books to take out the shorts. It is a usual tactic done by traders, big banks, in order to be fresh while the news come out. Of course, it was important, but we didn't have a higher high before the release. So this was one point that should alert us. Anyway, I know most were flat. I had short positions, of course, and I covered most of them in this big drop, and I'm watching currently levels to go again short. Okay, now I don't believe we saw the low because the parity was just a psychological level, and market reacted to the upside. But you know, the general picture, it was so obvious. You see, I posted a picture also, and also spoke about it in the video before CPI, how to trade CPI. I hope most of you saw it. And you see how, with what accuracy, market traded just at the trend line 10180 something, and boom, reverse to the downside. And I told you we are gonna trade inside this. This is currently the play. Okay, I hope you see it. This is the wedge forming. Now, to be honest, this might be an ending diagonal or continuation, because you never know before those patterns complete. But with all the fundamentals and all this situation what we talk every day, I'm so bored to talk about why the euro problems will lead much below parity. But okay, of course we have had some noise, ECB bullshit, raising rates and stuff like that, and you see what happens. This move was just another bear trap for the dollars, I mean for the dollar longs, dollar bear, sorry. Okay, for Euro USD it was just a bull trap, and just took out the shorting steam, and fresh shorts opened here, and I believe this move will bring us to previous lows. Okay, today I think the move is overdone, and tomorrow when London opens we will have fresh selling, and Euro will slide towards the previous lows, and even lower. We might test 97, 98 for sure, and then we are gonna have these ups and downs to form this wedge. Okay, of course it's not correct to have to predict what price will do. This is the most serious mistake, guys, I see in all the noobs. I don't give a damn. I don't care how many followers they have. They are just kids with marketing and paid followers. Now those that I don't know, 15, 20 people watching this live, you are taking the wisdom of 25 professional trading guys. I trade for a living. For many years I was trading in big banks, so I just need a chart, nothing else, no indicators, nothing. I feel the market. Also, I see a lot of nonsense regarding the news. For example, the banks, we didn't care about anything else except payrolls and CPI or GDP numbers. Everything else just noise. And now I see people in broadcasting news how MBA mortgage and jobless claims are gonna have effect in the markets. Bullshit. They have no idea. They never traded in the interbank. They don't know what to do. Also, there is one guy with many followers that he falsely claims that was working in Goldman Sachs, because I know many guys from Goldman. I give him zero chance to be working. He's very, very naive in what he says. You know who I'm talking about. And this morning he was saying that dollar will go down because dollar is so strong. What the fuck? What bullshit is this? Anyway, let's focus here. If you want something, Sam, where to show you the real account, bro? Are you gonna pay me something? I light my cigar. I have many real accounts and a couple of managed accounts. I mean those funded trading accounts. I tried them just for me, it's just a validation for myself. I don't care about the 200 and 300 grants they give you to trade. It was just for me because my trading style does not involve stop loss, to be honest, okay. Because I manage the risk my own way, and I wanted just to see if I could work in a so strict 5% stop loss environment. And of course I passed the verifications. You can see the certificates. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't sell you anything. You're just taking free wisdom here. If you wanna take it, take it. If you don't, you are gonna lose, simple as that. Okay, I don't know what you are here, but if you are still short, it's okay. If we see new low, let's move to 30 minutes chart. Okay, parity is the psychological level. The real support is 99.75 and 99.40 and 99.28. Those levels. Now, if you wanna go long to catch the falling knife, okay, you can do it. You can try it. You can scalp in and out. I do it many times during the day. Of course. There is no time to do it, and no point to do it you 5, 10 pips, 15 pips scalp, for what? I just give you the main trend, then you can do whatever you feel. Okay, let's see cable. Cable was easier trade because we have had this formation here, and to the experienced eye, it was shouting that we are gonna test. We are gonna break down and test. This is the target of this wedge, 1550. See the low and how reacted here. Okay. So this acts as a support in cable, 1553. Next support is 1540. You see, we hit those levels and reversed. At least they took profits. I mean the professional traders took profits here. But the trend broke. I mean the short-term trend broke to the downside here, so this is just a reaction higher and will be shorted. Silver, okay. Where the fuck is silver? Silver, what to say for silver? Silver, you remember on 7th of September, I saw this pattern here, this break. Also we have had hit support levels in silver, so we had this reaction higher. Of course the trend here is very bearish. You see we are coming from almost $21 down to 17 and a half, and we have had this reaction mostly due to the weak dollar. Really, I don't see any reason why silver. Okay, silver is acting like Ethereum. It is more volatile than gold. And we see this morning, okay, I saw we hit this area here, 1980. That is the long-term trend line channel. Okay, don't give too much attention to this slope trend channel, just acting as levels, okay? Don't try to connect exactly those lines. You can always find 2 points to validate your analysis, your bias. But the best way to analyze the trend here is to look for lower lows. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lower lows. Lower highs, 1, 2, 3, 4 now here. So we expect this trend to continue lower. That is what I mostly see in a chart, because the purpose of this live is not to brag ourselves, it's just to give you some hints if you want to improve yourself and your trading. Because I know that most of you use oscillators like RSI, MACD, the usual stuff that the newbies learn in technical analysis. We all started with this. We lost account using RSI and Fibonacci. Okay, who hasn't bought at Fibonacci crap levels and hit margin call? Because those shits does not work, guys. Maybe those was working back to the 80s, 90s, but now in the fast moving markets that are driven by algos, don't expect to make money using Fibonacci. So I laugh when I see people using Fibo analysis and trade using Fibo. They are mostly service sellers and not real traders. Exactly, only price action works. Price action. So the trend in silver, as long as we are trading below this high, $21 is to the downside. If you are lucky to be still long, you can take the profits out of the table. The most fun was USD yen, because here this trade is dictated by the moves of the two huge central banks, Fed and Bank of Japan. When Bank of Japan said that we are going to sell the yen, we don't care about the rate, in order to support the economy, why the fuck you gonna go against the Bank of Japan? You are clever. You think with your Citi MetaTrader account you can move this market? You are gonna get trashed. You are gonna get wrecked, for sure. Okay, you might be lucky to catch some corrections, but the odds are against you guys. Why to trade this? if you're driving a car, it's like driving a car in the opposite side of the road. Okay, sometimes maybe another car is not coming and you are free, but when the truck comes and hit you, you are gonna be dead. It's the same here, like shorting USD yen. Okay, and of course you saw what happened. It's the Fed pushing the dollar up, Bank of Japan pushing yen down. So this is one-way train, guys. You don't wanna be standing against it. And you saw, I was in a live call before the news, and they were said, okay, this has turned to the downside. You must go long yen. What the fuck? This guy didn't know what hit him. He was shorting here 141.65 because he was playing the breakdown here, and poof, 300 pips to the upside. Oops, sorry. Okay, what else you want to see? Write in the chat, or I will close. GBP, JPY, this is called, do you know how this pair is called? I might make a video sometime to tell you about these things. This is the so-called dragon pair. So you must be very, very experienced to trade the dragon, because this gives huge swings, you see. What to say here, I don't trade the dragon, GBP, JPY, but as I see here, it is making a triple top, 1, 2, 3. For long term, I would like to fade this, to sell, and I expect a move down to test 160, 161 level. I'm not telling you to go short, but it's just what I see. I see this range of trading. I tell you I don't trade this, but the trend is to the upside, okay? I'm talking about the moving average formations. Okay, let's see a little bit about crypto. Crypto, what to say here, it's just tracing S&P. And talking about S&P, I told you this morning that this steep move to the upside probably was going to end before 4200, and just we have had one spike up and then move to the downside. Okay, listen, the trade here is a little bit more complicated. It's not so easy like dollar, euro dollar, because traditionally stocks are inflation hedged, so I know this might sound strange and you are told the opposite, but in high inflation you must hold assets, and stock is an asset. Anyway, speaking about stocks, I see big support down here at 4,000, and then 39.40, and the bigger support in 3,800. Let's see oil. Oil still trying to find its way up to the upside. Structurally, I'm long oil, and I believe the whole energy crisis is gonna make oil rip to the upside to new highs. But in the short term, it is the strong dollar that keeps oil down. That's why we see this formation here. This is, let me put the daily. You see this wedge that was forming and trying to break up to the upside, but the real fun will start above $98. This is the last frontier of the short sellers. As long as we are trading below 97, 98, the short sellers might claim a small victory. But above this, we are gonna see huge stops that will lead oil above 100 for sure, and quickly acceleration to new highs. So this is good area to accumulate in any deep oil. I don't know, maybe we see if the dollar continues to be so strong to see a retest of 81, 82 area here and then continue up. Okay, Sam, good job, you made around 1000. Glad to spread free profits. It's good for the karma. Okay guys, see you in our next video or live or Twitter feed, I don't know. I'm also done for the day, so probably won't do it anymore unless I see something very interesting. Bye.